Good morning once again. By the way, my name is Emmeline May Relatado. So my topic is the continuation, the topic of Relabo. Besides, the loss of land area is a serious issue, is the loss of large continuous area. So a general term of this is the fragmentation of habitat, growing habitat into a small isolated patches. Like habitat means the habitat breakdowns reduces biodiversity because many species such as example the bears and the big cats, they also need a large territories na para sila mabuhi. Certain species such as inland forest birds successfully reduce only in a deep woodland far from the edge and the human settlement. So as you observe that the predators in the invasive species ay dali lang siya magkalat in the following edge of fragments into a new regions. Fragmentation often separates societies into fragmented communities, rendering them more vulnerable to devastating events such as hurricanes and diseases. So expect that under a normal circumstances or and a very small population may not be enough breeding adults to be viable. So a major threat to a natural biodiversity in a many areas come from species that were accidentally or deliberately introduced, called a variety of names alien, exotic, non-native, non-indigenous, pest, invasive species are organisms that flourish in the new territories where they are free of predators, diseases, or resources constraints that may have controlled their natural environment population. So remember that not all the native animals expand or nagapalawak sa ilang pag-ila. Like the paborel or sa ginatawag na mas ginaila siya nga peacocks is mas gina-introduce siya or makita siya nato sa mga city zoos. Example, in the most cases, they are prefer na magstay dito and also mas gusto nila nga magstay sa place na wild. So, the invasive species are not actually alien and at about that the same time. So, but they are the carrying the most of the uncontrollable invasive species from the countries. Next, human beings have often moved species into a new environments, but in recent years, with the tremendous increase in air, water in the land speed, and the volume of travel, the rate of movement has risen dramatically. So as you observe or nakakita sa mga salida ay sa mga TV na like mga animals or sa example sa matang lawin. So mas maari nila nga kanang na mga animals is kanang ginabuhian siya just because people nga nagabilib sila nga that they are aesthetically pleasing or kanang sila is economically advantageous. So some of worst are pets who are released into a woods when they are owners tired. So some catch a trips in the ballast water of a ship and a cage, I pick packing cage wood in the suitcases or the containers or in a plant soil. Often we introduce invasive species into new ecosystems, believing we're caring and compassionate without realizing the ecological consequences. So I guess that's all. Thank you for your listening.